What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love power, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now today we're going to be talking about Power Book 3, Raising Kanan. What's next for Rock? Of course, I've been breaking down all the characters, so I want you guys to check out the playlist and keep yourself updated on all the latest Power Book 3, Raising Kanan news. And like I said, today's topic of discussion is Rock and what's next for her character in this second half of Power Book 3, Raising Kanan. In the first half, this girl pretty much set up a game plan for her organization to grow. In the second half, we're going to see if this whole game plan is going to work. The things that she tried in the first half, they're going to be tested. Of course, trying to look out for her son as well as run this organization will be a difficult task for her to complete. But I think she's going to be able to push through. It's just not, it just won't be easy, put it like that. And of course, we know she has issues with Detective Howard, which we know eventually is going to get out there. The whole truth will get out there. Now, let's just go over to some of the things that we saw at the beginning of this season, the first half, I would say. We know Rock made deals with Unique at the beginning of the season with the whole corners. All that pretty much got screwed up once Kanan went out there, him and D-Wiz, and did what they did to Buck 20. So all this did was mess everything up that she had going on with Unique, which created this whole ripple effect, right? The streets needed a body, and Rock knew that the streets was looking for Kanan, and she had to figure out a way to protect her son at all costs, no matter what. I mean, she was really, very nervous, put it like that. And, Nick told her, I can stop my boys, but I can't promise you, that I'm going to be able to stop Buck 20's family. And Rock understood this, so the whole game plan of giving up D-Wiz was probably thought of right then and there. She knew she had to think of something, and we knew it was a done deal once she went and approached D-Wiz. Her and Lulu was talking to D-Wiz and Famous, asking him questions about his brother and stuff like that. You already knew the setup was coming very, very soon. And D-Wiz made it even easier because he's so loud. He talks entirely too much. I mean, the kids at school know pretty much everything because the dude won't shut up. So D-Wiz, unfortunately it had to happen to him, but this is the sacrifice Rock had to do and had to set up in order to protect her son. Now, of course, with this whole game plan, Rock was able to neutralize her son Kanan by telling him the things that she used to do at the stash house, of course, in, her looking out for DEF CON. And I'm going to tell you right now, I don't know if all of this is true because Rock has lied so much and kept so many deep, dark secrets. We don't know what to believe when it comes to her and her past. I mean, far as we know, she could be hiding all types of things from Kanan, not just the whole Detective Howard thing. This girl has shown us she's willing to keep secrets in order to protect herself. Now, yes, D-Wiz is gone. Rock set up the whole game plan. Lulu did what he had to do to take him out. And of course, that did hurt your boy Kanan a lot. It hurted him a lot. Now, at the same time, we know Unique was plotting and planning. He was setting up shop, taking out Rock's corners. At least that's what Rock believed. She believed that Unique was making deals with Detective Howard. And of course, the corners was done for. And Dean, of course, cut the faucet off. So now Rock has to think of another game plan. How can I get back at Unique at the same time, get back good with Dean? So she decided to make deals with one of Dean's boys and, got the drop on Unique's re-up, paid him off, and this is what started even more issues within both of these organizations, because now she's pulling a Unique on Unique, but this time around she is messing up a whole lot of money by exposing his whole re-up thing, and we know what happened with that. Now, this is when Rock went to Detective Howard. Of course, she told him the location, the time of the re-up, and even though Detective Howard is on Unique's side, he is not about to turn this opportunity down to get some business going, especially when his captain is all over his neck. He's going to make sure he goes out there and follows up on this whole re-up thing, right? Now, we understand that Rock is getting very close with Symphony. The two will continue to get stronger, I believe. At the same time, this could be her weakness. And of course, we know Symphony has helped Kanan out, and she told him she don't need nobody to save her. At the end of the day, I got a feeling in the second half, it's going to be a little bit more tension between the two. It won't be as good as the first half, in my opinion. And of course, Rock pulled a bishop off Juice by going to D-Wiz's mother and, having conversation about D-Wiz and praying for her right there, knowing she's the one that set all of this up. In this episode alone, it let us know how cold-hearted Rock really is. And I guess we didn't really know exactly how cold-hearted she was, because even though she did this, she was still hiding secrets from Kanan, or she still is, as far as the whole Detective Howard thing. But Rock proved to us that she's very cold-hearted, and she is willing to do whatever it takes to protect her seed. Unfortunately, Kanan does not know the full truth. Some of you guys say he's probably thinking of it, but y'all know Kanan. This dude don't know nothing. He thinks he knows everything, right? But he's proved us wrong. Now, of course, Rock's whole game plan on setting Unique up, taking down his corners, they definitely worked. But we know that Unique was plotting and planning on a way to come back harder to counter Rock and get back at her for taking down his corners. So in the second half, I believe he's going to continue to do that. He's been kind of low-key, as I told you in the video that I broke down about him. So expect him to come back hard as well. Now, Rock decided it was a great idea to get Kanan out of the stash house, because this dude is messing up in school. He's a screw-up in general. So he needs to focus on school and his academics and, stay away from this whole drug game. But we know Kanan is not going to listen. Kanan is going to go out there and do exactly what he wants to do. Rock will realize that. And that's why she said, you know what, we're going to just get you taught the right way. You know what I'm saying? Now, of course, she wants Symphony to teach Kanan certain things that he doesn't know. And she thinks Kanan can learn a lot from him. She wants Kanan to just like Symphony. Well, I guess that whole game plan worked. He definitely likes Symphony because we know he is looking out for Kanan. And he can relate to some of the things that Kanan has been through. So, of course, Symphony has a soft spot for the kid. But at the same time, having that soft spot for Kanan can mess up things with him and Rock. Now, Rock proved that she knows a lot more things than Kanan thinks she does. Things that he does not know, secrets that he does not know. Of course, she put him, in the test, I would say, that he failed. Him and, of course, Marvin. And this is what's making her pissed off. She's realizing that, man, this kid is going to go out there and do what he wants to do. Even after I told him to stay out of that stash house, he still did it anyway. So now Rock has to continue to try to protect her son. And this is one of the reasons she showed him how to cook the right way, because he's going to go out there and do it regardless. Now, Rock, she wants to expand this whole organization. Getting the whole apartment complexes, this whole idea was brilliant. She wants to be in the sky. She wants to see the competition. She wants to see when the boys are coming. She wants to see everything, right? And of course, as of right now, this whole game plan is looking like it's going to work. And I'm going to tell you right now, this guy right here, the whole bodega owner, we talked about him a week ago. He will be an issue. I have a feeling in the second half of this season, Rock is going to have to take him out. And his wife may be the person that's going to help complete that mission. But this dude will definitely come back. He cannot be trusted. Expect him to try to make a move in the second half of this season. Now, we know in the last episode, Rock had a conversation with Scrappy. We know, as I told you, in my opinion, I believe she's setting up a whole game plan to infiltrate Unique's organization. But for some odd reason, which I think is very obvious, I don't believe Unique is going to go for that. I believe Unique is ready for this, especially when Scrappy comes in. He knows how loyal Scrappy has been to Rock. And also when Lulu comes to see Unique in the next episode, I just think your boy Unique is going to be on his P's and Q's. Like, okay, I see what's going on. Y'all a little bit too desperate. Now, we know Rock taught Kanan how to cook the right way, because this kid is going to go out there and mess up. Of course, he asked if she can teach him. She said, look, I'm only going to show you this one time. Now, Kanan, of course, will take this, these techniques his mom just taught him and try to come up with this whole new drug selling scheme in the next episode. I don't know if it's going to work. From the looks of it, it's going to be some issues, in my opinion. But besides that, the biggest thing in the last episode was, of course, Detective Howard confronting Rock about being Kanan's real father. We know Rock has been keeping this from him Of course, he's very pissed off about this, but it goes to show you that Rock has a lot of deep, dark secrets. And it ain't just about everybody else. She has some things that she is keeping from everybody. And in the second half, those secrets will get out there. The question is, will that secret get out to Kanan before it's too late? And what else does Rock know that Kanan does it? Also, in this next episode, we're going to see Rock get into it with somebody. We saw it in the trailer. Look like she's going to be having to let her hands go, hit this dude with a weapon. As I told you guys, this whole strategy that she is doing is not going to work the way she thinks it is, as far as this whole apartment complexes and as far as this whole unique thing. And then again, we got to remember the whole bodega owner. All this stuff tied in. I understand Rock is trying to create this great game plan, but she is only good as her crew. And inside her crew, she has her son, who is very green. He is still trying to learn things, but at the same time, Kanan is a liability. Uncle Marvin, he, as of right now, has been very loyal, but he does make these mistakes that can cost her organization lots of money. You know, for example, taking Kanan to the stash house after Rock already told Kanan not to go. I know a lot of you guys have said that it was not Marvin's fault. It was Kanan's fault, which at the end of the day, Kanan went there. But as the adult, Marvin, convinced his nephew to go there after he already told Marvin that Rock said he ain't supposed to be messing with it. So at the end of the day, it is partial blame. But Marvin and Kanan definitely need to, I would say, pick up the pace in the second half. Because if they don't, Rock and this whole unique thing, her going up against him is not going to be the best move. And we're going to start to see that very, very soon. I think in episode 6, we're going to start to see that. And Rock is going to have to make another adjustment. I think Unique is plotting and planning his attack. At the same time, we know that Rock is on the offense. She has mentioned it. She says she wants to see everything that Unique is doing. So in the second half, I think she's going to be on the offense, but eventually she's going to have to get on that defense. And at the end of the day, the whole Detective Howard thing, it can come back and bite her, or it could probably help her. We just got to see how it's all going to play out. We know that she's not going to be willing to just let Kanan do the whole bone marrow transplant for Detective Howard. That's not going to be an easy thing to do. But I think it's going to be some type of twist in this. I don't see her going down by the hands of Unique. I see her winning this whole war, but I don't believe Unique is going to go out like that. I think he will be back and he will be even stronger. And I believe that we're going to see more of this whole Rock and Unique thing in season 2 of Power Book 3 Raising Kanan. But you guys let me know, man. You leave your theories, predictions, everything down below. You let me know, what do you think is going to happen with Rock in this second half? She has a whole lot to deal with, y'all. A whole lot to deal with. The truth shall set you free. So we're going to see what Rock is going to do, with her whole strategy is going to be. We know she does ask Kanan, does he miss his father? And we know why she's doing that. At the end of the day, she's going to have to tell him, or someone else will. And when it's all said and done, I don't know how the truth is going to get out there to Kanan, but when it does, Kanan is going to be pissed off at his mother. Not just for the whole Detective Howard thing, the whole D-Wiz thing as well. And who knows what other secrets Rock is holding up her sleeve. So we going to see, man. But check out the playlist. We're going to continue to break down these characters. Get ready for Power Book 3 Raising Kanan the second half. Episode 6 will be dropping this weekend. Also, check out the episode 6 exclusive clip that I dropped yesterday. I talked about that last night, so check that out if you have not seen it, between Detective Howard and his doctor and him asking about Kanan. So check those videos out. Keep yourself updated, and I will catch you guys on the next one. But let me go on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.